last Sunday, I decided to go on a solo day trip to Harrogate, so I bought the tickets from Leeds and I took the morning 9:30 a.m. train and going to Harrogate. So Harrogate is like a small town near Leeds. It only takes me like 35 minutes to get there, so it's pretty close, and it's like a perfect place for you if you want to do a day trip. So the reason I picked that town is because that town is very famous for its autumn vibe. A lot of people has recommend us to go to there during the autumn time because it kind of gives you a Gilmore Girls vibe. So I picked a cafe and ordered a drink and some snacks and just sat there, do some reading and journaling, and I spent like an hour there, so it was pretty cozy. And after that I explored the town a little bit and I found a really cute antique store. It is like a second-hand store, and I did plan to buy a painting, some vintage prints, but unfortunately I couldn't really find anything I really like, so I didn't end up buying anything at all. And there are a lot of bookstores in Harrogate, so probably that's the reason why people feel like it's a town for Gilmore Girls, because it's like a worried finding her favorite book. So I picked a book there and it was a really cute place as well. The books are really cheap and I have so much fun just doing book hunting. And after that I walked around the park, and they have a lot of really cute parks as well. The leaves are all turning into like green, yellow and red color, so it was like a really cool time for me to enjoy the autumn breeze and just seeing people walking around with their coffee and dog. And oh, this is my favorite store in the town, which is called the Imagined Things bookstore. It's a small independent bookstore, and the whole store is really well decorated. They're doing a Halloween trick-or-treat edition, which is like a blind book date. I literally spent an hour there just deciding which book that I want to pick, and I love the layouts of the books in the bookstore. It was like really cute, so I highly recommend if you're gonna go there you have to visit this bookstore. And I also went to the famous Betty tea shop. It's like famous for high tea and scone, but I only bought the scone for takeaway. And I ended up more book hunting, and I found this shop. They're doing like a Christmas sale, and then I catch the 5:30 p.m. train back to Leeds because I don't want to get back home that late. It could be a bit dangerous. So in general, I have so much fun in this town, and yeah. I just come back from Harrogate, which is such a cute small town. There's nothing much going on there because it's basically a really tiny town, and there's not like many things to do there, but they have the cutest like local cafes, and there are so many local independent bookstore, many second-hand shop as well, and they have antique store, which is really cute. Each of the stores are like well decorated with different fall themes, so they do have like little pumpkin or Halloween stuff decorating on their windows, which is super adorable. And the weather is really nice today. They even have like a really big park that the leaves are just all turned into yellowish and red color, which is really cute. And a lot of people are just walking their dogs, and I saw so many squirrels and rabbits right there, and they even have those like cats in the park, which is super adorable. And I had so much fun just walking around to different bookstores, and I bought so many books. I did search some of the like local bookstore to go, and I thought maybe I would just get one book to like a souvenir. Turns out I bought 5 books in total, but they're in a really good deal, so I have to get them, right? I got this one, They Both Die at the End. They're two total strangers, but for a different reason. They're looking to make a new friend and on their die day. So I think this is gonna be really special. I heard so much about this as well. Oh, I also got this little postcard. It's like the illustration is about the town. When I go to a new place or a new country, I like to buy like a little postcard to write something on it and to do like a little documentary. So I also bought 3 different Christmas reading Christmas 5 books. So they're doing like £6 for 3 books. Like, I couldn't resist. This one is Babies Go Outside. It's by Emily Bell. The other one is The Gingerbread Cafe. I'm a sucker for all these kind of like cafe theme book. If the book is about cafe or like small town cafe, anything about cafe, I would just give it a try. I feel like I would love it so much. And the next one is Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey, which I'm also really excited about, and it takes place in Christmas, obviously, and it's a really short read, which I'm so excited to start these Christmas reading during November. Also, speaking of Christmas, I got these for my dog. They're like a little chewing treat, I think. They're all in like Christmas edition. This is the Nutcracker and this is the reindeer. Here it comes to this one. This is a book that I picked up in a really cute bookstore as well. So they're doing a trick or treat book. Like they wrap the book so you don't know the cover of it, but they will write like a little tag to say what the book is about. So it's kind of fun to like a blind book day. So you just pick the book based on the little tag they give you. This is the cutest idea. I couldn't resist it. Actually, I'm struggling to pick between 2 of them. There's one is about like a bookstore in Tokyo. It's a Japanese author, which I kind of know what kind of book is it because it takes place in Tokyo. So I'm struggling to get that one or this one. This one is about like heartwarming, cozy fantasy, a bookseller favorite, fresh starts, found family, set in a coffee shop. So again, it's a coffee shop genre, so I couldn't resist it. But then because it sounds exactly like the one that I read, which is called the Pumpkin Spice Latte, that I read it in Kindle. That's just like the definition of fall cafe read. Then I thought maybe it's the same book, so I was like thinking whether shall I buy that one or not, because I read it already, so I feel like a little bit redundant. But then I was like, even if it's the same book, it doesn't really matter because I love that book quite a lot, so I don't mind to have a physical copy of that book. So if it's not that book, then it will be better because it's like another cozy fantasy book that I can read. So it's like a bonus, like a win-win situation for me. So I'm gonna open it now. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Hope I won't get disappointed. I mean, the description itself is really attractive and really tempting. Oh, interesting. I didn't know about this book. It's called Legends and Lattes. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. It's like a little fantasy. That's adorable. Like,
I think this is more like a young adult's book kind of thing. I'm happy about it, honestly. That looks like a really good Halloween book because it's more like about monster fantasy. Oh, you see, it's like 2 monsters. That's so cute. I'm gonna read it for sure.